Welcome to the speed test between the Galaxy A34 and the A54. Before we begin, please make sure that you have hit the subscribe button. If you find this video useful at some point, do hit the like button as well. These new Samsung phones are running on the latest Android 13 One UI 5.1 software. Both phones are using the same settings. All the apps were updated prior to this test. The display settings on both these sites are same too, as you can see that both the phones are using the high refresh rate. One difference to keep in mind here is that the A54 uses adaptive refresh rate, which means that it can automatically switch between the refresh rates when needed, while the Galaxy A34 uses either the high refresh rate or the standard 60Hz refresh rate only. Okay, so to start this test off, I will first restart both these phones. Here we go. This video has been fast forwarded where needed to save your and my time. The Galaxy A34 booted up faster than the Galaxy A54, as you can clearly see that. Let's check the fingerprint scanner, and it's equally good on both phones. I see the Galaxy A34 scanner unlocking the phone faster at times only. Let's go ahead with the gimmicky part of this speed test, the app loading time. Do keep your eyes on the animations during this test. First of all, let me show you that there are absolutely no apps running in the background. And first I will start with the stock apps. The phone app first. A34 loads it faster. Settings, A34 again. The scrolling seems faster on the A34, but it's smoother on the Galaxy A54 for sure. Camera opened up faster on the Galaxy A34. Camera switching is also faster on the A34. Shutter speed, and the shutter is definitely faster on the Galaxy A54. It captures the images faster. Let's load a web page in the Chrome app. Chrome web page loaded faster on the Galaxy A54. Here's a little image motion test. Now the YouTube app. Faster on the A34 again. I will play a video and leave it running in the memory. Facebook seems fast on the Galaxy A54. Instagram, it's fast on the A34 but definitely smooth on the Galaxy A54. With the zooming in and scrolling, the A54 is definitely better than the Galaxy A34. Let's launch some games now. The PUBG Mobile first. The game is loading faster on the Galaxy A34. A34 keeps surprising me with its speed. I would like to share something very interesting here. If we head to the graphics settings of the PUBG Mobile, you can see that the A34 can go all the way up to extreme for the smooth. The A54 is limited to smooth high only. This may disappoint some gamers out there because the graphic options on the Galaxy A54 are definitely limited. The A34 has more options and the better ones. It is what it is now and you probably can't do anything about it. Let's move on to the next game, Genshin Impact. It's also loading faster on the Galaxy A34. The game runs fine on both the phones too. The next game is Asphalt 9. Surprisingly, this game loads faster on the Galaxy A54. It runs equally smooth and well on both the phones, and it looks equally beautiful on both the sides too. I definitely like the Galaxy A54's display more. I wish for a day when Samsung finally gives up this water drop type notch on the Galaxy A3X series. They need to put better displays on these budget mid-range devices as well. A smaller game now, Candy Crush Saga. This loads faster on the Galaxy A34 as well. Let's do some meaningful speed test. I'm going to render and process same 4K at 30 frames per second video on both the phones. The Premier Rush application goes first. The A54 is clearly taking a lead here and wins. If the A54 had lost this, it would have disappointed me. I would have lost my faith in the Exynos 1380 chipset. Let's do the same in the Viva video application now. Thankfully, the Exynos 1380 of the Galaxy A54 renders and processes this video faster in the Viva video app too. Let's edit an image in the Lightroom app. The A54 easily wins this too. Now the Snapseed app. The A54 is taking the lead again. With video and photo editing, this phone is fast. While we are at it, let's check the CapCut application too. At first, the A54 processes the video for editing faster, and now I'm going to render and export it. The A54 easily wins this one too. Let me now show you the benchmark scores of both the phones. The 3D Mark score is on your screen. Now you can see the Antutu score. Let me tell you that I'm carrying the Galaxy A54 with 256 gigs of storage, and no, it's not UFS 3.1. It is UFS 2.1. You can clearly see that here. The A34 is 128 gigs and that's also UFS 2.1 as well. And this is the Geekbench score on your screen. Now all the apps that I recently launched still seem to be there in the memory of these phones. I'm going to relaunch these to see which phone is still managing the apps at the same place. Both phones have killed some of the apps and reloaded from scratch. I think the RAM management is just fine on both the phones, and with this our speed test comes to an end. The gimmicky part of the speed test, for example, the app loading speed test was won by the Galaxy A34, and this clearly doesn't matter to most. The real speed test, video rendering and photo editing part, and the benchmark part puts the Galaxy A54 far ahead of the Galaxy A34. The A54 also happens to be slightly smoother, so it's the clear winner for me. Let me know what do you guys think about these phones. Drop your comments below, like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will catch you in the next one.